Hey there, this is Kent Nelson from Diamond Lake. Just want to talk to you a little bit about float lines today. And the reason we're talking about float lines is because I was doing a master's leg with Diamond, and she was supposed to get the bag, but she ended up going for the line, then dragging it over the bag, got the two intertangled. Next thing you know, she's got the bag, but she's also dragging the float line across the 3 foot line. No cue, bummer. Isn't that frustrating? But so I make one mistake or something, I try to learn from it. So here's what I did. Anyway, in the 2022 manual from the Portuguese Water Dog Club about float lines, so right here we got floating line. It says you can have 3 to 5 commercial floats. That means no less than 3, no more than 5. You could have 4. I choose to only have 3 because I don't want them to get tangled as much. The more there are, the more it's probably likely to get tangled. Then here it says line may be knotted. It doesn't say must, it says may be knotted. So you can have knots or you don't have to have knots. And you can have 3 to 5 floats, 3, 4, 5 floats. No more, no less. So with that being said, after Diamond got tangled, I came up with this. 3 floats, no knots. Now if I had 5 floats, that means I'd have a knot on each side. So 5 times 2 is 10 knots. 2 on the end is 12. I've got all these knots. And as they get stretched, you get a gap here. And then this knot can get entangled in this knot, like that, and the knot on this. So the more knots, the more tangled up it can get. So with this line, you just throw it together, the dog comes up, and it drags out relatively easy. So it's just no knots to get tangled in, and that's just clumping it up. And in Masters, it will always be in a clump. In Courier, it'll be either straight out or a clump, so you have a chance of it getting all tangled up. So with 2 less floats and only 2 knots, and even if you don't even have to put a knot in the end, like I said, it may be knotted in the manual, but it doesn't say must be knotted, maybe. So you don't even have to have knots on here. And if you don't have any knots on anything, then things will slide a whole lot easier too. So some dogs like knots. That's a whole nother thing, to knot or not to knot. Then with these, if you look and see these, if your dog happens to get them tangled together, you can't differentiate between the two. So I suggest making sure your float line and your bag are a different color. So the dog would be able to tell the difference. And several things you can do. You can have a different pattern, different color, and different diameter. So you have 3 different things for your dog to set it up for success, that it can tell the difference between the bag and the line. Now will it? I don't know, but at least you're helping your dog succeed by saying, okay, here's a different pattern, here's a different diameter, and here's a different color. So that's what I try to do with Diamond, set her up for success so we can have fun, fun, fun. She passes, I'm happy, and she's going to be really happy because she's going to get lots of treats. So I just want to make it have fun. I'm here to help you move forward with your dog, so your dog can even be faster than, better than Diamond was, as quick as she got to where she was. So I hope this helps you, and if you are interested in any of the lines, I can get you one. I've made them up just because I couldn't find them anywhere. So if you can't find something, you have to make it. And I engineer enough stuff that it's not a problem. I want to make sure that I can set my little Diamond up for success. So thanks for watching. Hope this helps.